team getting assembled. I don't believe the army of robots at their doorstep is really going to be much to stop them. We've seen that they can be a vicious force to contend with. And now, not only themselves, their friends, but some questionable children are on the line, so whoever this group is, they're probably going to pay. We haven't seen quite a complete failure as a resolution to any of the series so far, so hopefully this one won't be different. Still, the clock's ticking, down to the last suite. Getting her all dressed up. This is when she was first released. It's good that they decided to put it in a handy lollipop form. Otherwise, why would a kid remember to take medicine? I mean, she put the steps in motion. Hopefully she finds some sort of resolution and closure after the sisters incident. Putting on the judgment bands and bringing everyone along. Of course, the most important part of all of this you haven't got your midst on judgment. Or what about what's it called? What's the word? Honorary members of Judgment. Oh, just carrying a bag of javelins. That makes sense, actually. Compared to some, slightly more worrying to face up against someone who can teleport javelins inside of you. But everyone putting in their all. Even just those who are holding them at bay. Do you need to be carried? It's faster. So that's why they're all raced together. And the fact that the rest of Judgment don't really have any real stake in this. Who's the one that's supplying her with ammunition? I think they need recognition. How slowly? Can she still do malicious compliance? Something will work out. Is that how you do a zoom in? put on a performance for her. Got to show her who she's dealing with. I mean, it was good that she didn't really have to face anything while carrying February all the way here. Yeah, but they're also flexible. Can think on their feet. Can come up with solutions outside of the pre-programmed routine. It's good that she can direct the electric, unlike when she was controlling the function of the entire body and it was just a static generator. I'm not sure the kid is used to this. I'd be surprised if she isn't sick. And when one falters, another takes his place. Like she got some sort of tactical ability. What? Is that the buoyancy manipulation again? Ah, that's the ones they called in. Okay. The thing is, his earlier speech of, oh, the humans are fallible because they get tired, those are controlled with humans inside. Do you not see anything wrong there? Good senses. Okay, so you get 2 for the crowds, but 3 for her specifically. I mean, she's carrying February. The quasi-meltdowner. Mm-hmm. How did... That's one way to join the fight. Where exactly does one get hold of whatever that is? Did you know? Is it... Ah. Okay, that's what she was studying. Okay, I can get behind that. Not sure of its practical use or what it's supposed to be. Maybe Uraharu should start wearing the shorts as well. Take after Railgun. The real one. Getting them re-involved and using their own abilities into the mechanics. How dare they impersonate her? I mean, yep, that would annoy me. You're using my own stuff against me, and an inferior version at that. And they're not even getting paid for this one. Yep, they're not here for her. Yep, the various ways of carrying her through the facility. Learn when to give it up. Although you probably could have left her in the hallway, just in case anything happened. And for the others to be wary about what he's doing just now. If their plan doesn't work, no one can have her. He'll take everything down. Wow. That's a grand scheme he's got there. Seriously. Coward. Now which is going to be faster? She has seen each and every side of that spectrum. Is this really the time to be giving him a speech like that? You haven't even disarmed him. She's came some way since the beginning. You know, the system is still going berserk, you know. And while being saved, he will be spending quite a lot of time in solitary. So you'll just have to find a way to stop the filaments? Oh, we've got another space elevator thing going off. I find that hard to believe. if she was alone. Straight down to business. Give me the details. Uraharu will find a way of figuring something out. It's just the stick. Well, yeah, at this point, you do kind of have to do it. There's not really an alternative. Now, who would... have a way of calculating it all? So you need to get to it before it gets to that altitude. You're just having a quick refreshment break while they work it all out. He gave up some of the extra medicine. I guess not all the way gone, but still. I mean, if you really want to dumb it down, but I'm not sure how that works in theory, though. In practice, not in theory. Simulation? One day she might have to inform them all of the other variants. And also, when you're that far high up in the sky, you kind of want someone like her around who can teleport. Unconventional rocket launch. But everyone getting the frog. Getting a chance to do something. Especially Congo. Really stepping up a lot in this season. I mean, I don't think those extra pieces were, like, carrying fuel loads, so I'm not sure why they need to be detached. Huh. Sometimes it's not down to... Maybe... yeah, one of them was reached, so the entire system did. But sometimes the things you can't do yourself, it's those that you inspire and help along the way. I'm not sure that the usual human body could probably be withstanding this kind of atmospheric pressure, or lack of. disappear. Is that a glass soundproof? Quite a lot to come together right at the last minute. Oh, lunch. After she had seen herself as irredeemable. And now hopefully she's relatively free. Kind of a nice, like, impromptu meteor shower. I'd say they deserve it. I mean, you knew this day was coming. It's proved its worth so far. I see that's her regular form of dress. No wonder she chose the outfit for February before. Not sure on the head bonnet thing. Huh. For a slight mention at the beginning. So is she going to be their guardian from here on? Quite a lot of music in this episode, really. Are you sure she's still swimming there? Getting to enjoy it. What was he drawing? Getting to enjoy a tea. Would you really want to go back to school right now? Well, there are certain people that events seem to follow. And if that head of the group here didn't give out the extra supply of medicinal sweets, they'd be up shit creek. I mean, sure, you've now got some more lollipops in a good and ready fashion. I'm just going to have to assume that they've also got the recipe on how to craft more. And through their efforts combined, they launched a giant mechanical robot into space, and then proceeded to plaster a incoming projectile. Intercontinental ballistic missile filled with 5,000 extra bits of chaff to completely fuck the city. Good thing that was avoided. Are we to assume that they're all just going to land harmlessly or burn up in the atmosphere as they come down? Scatter around in some sort of non-functional pattern, so not to be used in the future by anyone. should everything turn out to be relatively okay, Janie and February were to be rehoused somewhere. So we knew that was going to happen, and they weren't going to be very reoccurring characters. But despite us getting used to the idea, Saturn wasn't quite ready to say goodbye. But really, that end did show exactly what this entire plot point was. It wasn't showing a better way of how science should be carried out, not less focusing on abilities and more on actual academic performance. It was someone got his ego hurt. Last ditch effort, haha, blow up the city, bye bye. And also, since the frog-faced doctor didn't really mention anything, I'm going to also assume that the February and Janie twins don't have the same sort of aging issue that the Misaka clones did. You know, they didn't come out almost fully formed in teenage years, so seems that way. And when I say nearly everyone that was introduced in this series getting some sort of place in the ending, the team members of Item, even if some of them barely did anything, the queen of the school, all the members of Judgment, I wonder why they joined in, and those that, while not directly implicated in the crux of it, still got to be shown what they were doing. The doctor still looking after the sisters, and of course the most important part, Toma still just middling along in his lessons, but being the one to really implant that sense of never giving up, which is somewhat integral to all of it. You know, quite a reoccurring set of characteristics for this group is, no matter the trouble, when one of them is in a spot of bother, they don't really worry for themselves, they just jump straight into action. Oh shit, really? Okay, give me the calculations, give me everything I need, I'll work overtime. Let's not forget, even in the heaviest of crises, Satan's not going to overlook the opportunity to check out Uriharu's underwear. So all things considered, pretty good episode, pretty good series, and I think I'll be continuing. So if you've enjoyed this and you want to see more, consider leaving a like on the video, subscribing, maybe even leave a comment, who knows. But the one thing I do actually understand, at the end of all of this, I hope we all do come out of it happy and smiling. But then I remember what the channel is, and that's not going to happen. Get some rest. See you in the next one. My patrons always seem ready to step up and fight against the unnamed hordes. Of course, that is only really when anime is involved. Luckily for me, that's exactly what I'd want. So, to Electricant, Arthia, Noku, Raywing, Kite, Sal, Shiwan, Mecha, Matt, Stinsfire, Girly, Saltytron, Cardboard, Dark Shadow, 7899, Croyville, and everyone else. I really hope we can all come together and have a good time. But no, I'm not telling you what colour I'm wearing today.